Hello, everybody. Welcome in to our episode 3, Trials of Orbis. Oh, goodness. How about we get right to you guys introducing yourself? We'll start with Gwen.
Oh, I was hoping to be last. Hi, y'all. I'm Gwen. I'm playing lovely little Selena, who's the little cleric girl. I'm on the bottom part of the screen when you look at the voices going off.
And then Emmy.
Hi, I'm Emmy. I play the totally human Thaumathurge Fennec. They, he pronouns for him, they, them pronouns for me, and yeah, no, I'm already tired and I'm gonna have to talk a lot tonight. That's gonna be fun. Next person.
Lemon.
Hi, I'm Lemon. I play a Pine Leshy who goes by the name of Caprin Gattado. People call him Cap. And they're just a pretty funny, like to make jokes dude. So, I'm here for all the jokes. I am our comic relief of the party.
And before we get to me, Emmy, you want to tell them what else you're doing today?
Hi, I'm also going to be playing Havoc, a tiefling cleric who is the ruler of this land.
Yes. Havoc is an old character of Emmy's from an old campaign, so we're gonna have fun with that. And I'm JD, streamer, GM, creator of this whole thing. The crazy person that all this stuff comes from. Yeah. And, okay, since we got those out of the way, now I'm going to let you all know we now have hero points. If you look at the bottom of your screen, you'll see there's a hero point counter. Exclamation, HP in chat will tell you how many hero points we have, and it will keep track. Should be able to keep track. If I turned it on. Did I turn it on? No. Now I did. There's so much going on. Now if we do it. Hero points, and it will show up as me typing it, even though I am not. So now we have hero points. You can give, there is a channel point redemption for that. They will be pooled in for the whole group. You can also gift $2 with exclamation donate. Will show you a few links that you can try that you can do it at, and or there's or there's 200 bits you can do also. I do not know why that is being a pain. Should be exclamation donate, and that should show up for everything from Stream Elements, Streamlab, and you could also use the merch store to donate too. So, know that. Okay, let's get into this. Last time, Hope brought you guys into the room, to her room, to talk to you about sending you to schools, a school of your choice to help with destruction of what happened the first time of many creatures coming to attack. Many beings. And she gave you some items that you all plucked out, and one special chest that randomly gave you 3 items that she said she'd never seen before. that she thought you guys were perfect for each other as a group. And then she sent you out. You guys started your journey towards the capital, which took you a little time. For the most part, you guys had no problems. On your journeys, did all of you take your items with you that the adults gave you?
I did.
I
took my statue.
I left my statue, but took my note that was with it.
That's right. That's right. Yes,
No, I
y'all.
left my tree.
Yeah, but took Your note was kinda.
Yeah.
But yes, so they got notes that they were welcomed in, got a little statues, things pertaining to each of their their characters, and then you guys set off and you made your way to the capital. At the capital, you guys ran into a few people. You ran into the guards that Bennett decided to steal from.
It worked.
And I didn't see anything.
And Cap did not see anything. Read the note. It was actually from Alros, the person that built the school. And he basically just he was at the school for air and single-handedly did the fight himself and wiped out the enemy line there. So that school was good for now. But he found out his daughter, Isabel, who you guys fought in the first episode, was alive and found where she was. She was at the school now. His message basically was to the leader, Havoc, and saying that he was on his way to see his daughter, then to Havoc, to figure this stuff out. And, no one else read this but Fennec. This is what Fennec read. Then you guys made it to the Capitol building and were welcomed by a young human lady, not too much older than you, and then she set you guys up in a room while it was almost pitch black out, really late. So you guys really didn't see where you guys were very much. You had just enough light to get to where you were going. And they separated you guys so that you guys would be able to have some privacy while you slept from each other. Now, this spot is at the top of the building, and that is basically all you remember, because it was really dark. And we'll say you all three wake up roughly early in the morning. Not too early, but, the sun is out. You only see small bits of the sun because this room only has tiny windows. But you see this room a little better. You can hear a few people kind of off in the distance, one level lower, kind of talking a little louder than they should be. And you hear footsteps coming up the stairs. Light footsteps, obviously. And a knock on the door. Right at the top, basically there's no door, but no one's coming in until they knock and get a confirmation that you guys are gonna let them come in, that you are decent. You just hear, "Are you up?"
We're kind of waking up. Sure. Yep. I don't know.
Who's fully awake right now? Because I feel like Fennec just pulled the covers over his eyes
Fennec is
and
probably
just like
out of
groaning.
I'm feeling like Cap would be the first one up because he would
No.
he would feel the sun the most. As being a Leshy, Cap would feel the sun the best.
That doesn't mean I'm awake.
No, but you're probably more awake than the rest. I'd say Celine is probably going to be the first one out of bed. Because she's the most together out of all of you and they're ready to go.
I will take that as a huge compliment.
Yeah, gee, thanks.
Hey, we know Fennec is just the, like, almost emo person in the group.
Yes, my little angsty boy. But no, Fennec is literally just groaning and just like 5 more minutes
Okay, and...
pulls the covers back over him.
Okay, once Celine says you guys are somewhat up, you see the young lady that walked you into the building and into this room, and she says, our leader Havoc would like to meet with you this fine morning. And she just walks away and walks downstairs and just lets you guys mull that over.
I would probably try to ask her how soon does Havoc want to meet with us before she walked away.
And as she's walking away, she just goes, within the next hour at least. Give you time to actually wake up. You're gonna want your mental strength.
Okay. We'll try and be ready within the next hour then.
She walks away, but you could still hear people, like at least 3 people, kind of talking loudly. They're not yelling, they're just talking very loudly at each other. You can't really make out what is being said, but it's definitely something that you can hear. So, you guys take your time to get ready, obviously.
Can I do something?
What would you like to do?
It's the morning times.
Yeah?
So I'm going to use my talisman historica,
Your talisman. Historic? Okay. So,
and I'm gonna make some talismans.
okay, you're allowed to make... What was it?
2.
2
Yeah.
Yes, 2 talismans at up to half your level. So I'll say level 3. Since you're level 5, you can have 2 talismans at level 3 max.
Let me remember where those are. So I'm going to make I'm just telling you what I'm gonna make so I can remember it later. Do I have to pay the gold for it?
No. I believe talismans are all... What are they? They're just material, for the most part, and we're not worrying about that.
Okay.
You're literally making it out of a few materials that you have.
I'm going to make a retrieval prism, and I'm going to make an onyx panther.
Okay, so a what?
A retrieval prism and an onyx panther. If you look at the thing that I sent you, onyx panther is in level 2, retrieval prism is in level 3.
Okay, I just want to make sure I know what the names are.
And just so everyone knows, Fennec can make talismans because that's what they use for their thaumaturge powers. So I can make 2 talismans during my daily preparations. I know the formulas because they're in my level, and the talisman loses its power the next time I do the daily preparation, so they only last for the day.
Yep. So basically, next morning is they're
Or
gone.
lose their power.
Yep. Which basically would just mean the material will still be there. You'll just keep reusing materials for the most part, and just adding extra magic for a dead item, basically.
Yeah.
Thank you, Spartan, for the hero point.
Thank you.
They now have 4 hero points for any reroll that they use for their d20s. Okay, so Fennec does their morning routine for their talismans. Thank you, Isaac, for the hero point. Anyone else have a morning routine that they need to do?
I would have just gone through and like putting together my spells for the day. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm that kind of person.
Uh-huh. Get your spells
I should actually
ready.
go through and look at that really quick.
That's fine.
This is the time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Cap would be doing their daily stuff, their morning ritual kind of thing.
Would that involve sitting in sunlight a little bit?
No,
No?
I don't think so. Hold on.
Considering Lushies feed off of that.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be sunlight.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But for the most part, Lushies would feed off of sun.
Well, it's a combination of photosynthesis, absorbing minerals to my roots, or scavenging decaying matter. Like,
That's true. Which, obviously, you can't put the soil one right now because you're in a building.
yeah, but I only have to do it once a week.
True. Okay. So we'll say
I don't
that.
start starving unless I've gone with it for more than a week.
Yeah. So we got that. Everyone's doing their preparation. They're getting all prepped up for the day. And now...
Also, before I forget, I wanna, because I need to do this now before I forget, I'm going to affix the retrieval prism with my scimitar in it.
Okay, so you're using that with the scimitar.
Yes. And I affix it to my jacket. I affix the prism to my jacket
Okay.
for later.
Okay, so that's basically going to be with your scimitar, so you get the whatever it needs for it. Okay, so everyone's ready, right?
Yes.
So now you go. So as
Riverna's ready?
and now that everything is it's a little brighter because it's been a little bit of time in the room. You see that there's boxes just heaved up against the wall, like shoved up against each other. Some boxes are behind, some stacks are behind other stacks, as if they just pushed it all away so you had room for the beds. And then you just see the stairs right at the front of the room. And you actually start seeing a golden shimmer coming off of the floor a little bit. As there is some type of metal on the floor.
That looks weird.
It is literally covering more than half of that room.
Why is the floor shiny?
It still looks weird.
Roll me a perception. For anyone that would want to know.
I'm rolling perception of why the floor is shiny, because I want to know why the floor is shiny. That's not crud. 19?
13?
Okay, looks like just a big medallion was inlaid into the floor, Caprine. You can kind of make out some lines. I can't tell exactly what it is. Fennec, you see a wolf inside the medallion. just a wolf's head.
Mm.
And since you knew a little bit about the founders, you'll know that they literally loved wolves. They were wolf people. Like, wolf beings. They loved having wolves around. They even called themselves the Night Howlers for wolves.
Mhm.
So,
Not my preference, but whatever you like, I guess.
and so you guys walk down the stairs, right?
Sure.
Well, is everyone
I
ready?
don't know. Are we walking?
Everyone ready for it?
Selena's ready for it. Gwen's busy looking at spells.
that makes sense.
I just got delivered food. Give me a sec.
Okay. I'll let you
Change
figure out the food thing.
change my positioning. Thank you.
I feel like Cap is still curious as to why the floor is shiny. Not that they want to like look at anything, but just like they're pondering over this floor should not be shiny. They cannot grasp why the floor is shiny.
Yeah, it's literally just, to you, it looks like a giant coin. Like, but it's
And
smooth.
It doesn't make sense to them.
Yeah, it's literally looks like a giant coin to them. So, yeah, and the stairs are literally right, like the edge of the stairs are literally right next to where the coin stops. So, you're starting to hear you're hearing the voices still. As you get to the stairs, you kind of hear the voices a little more and more, and you could tell that they're talking about a fight. And not just one, but multiple fights that happened. And they're getting loud. Louder and louder as you walk down the stairs. And when you walk down, you see there's 3 chairs in front of a desk, and then 1 chair behind the desk, obviously, where there's a tiefling sitting at the desk, and there's a orc and a gnome sitting on the chairs, and they're discussing the fights that went down in the schools. And you guys know most of it because you got the note from Hope last time that she let Selena read. And Fennec knows a little bit more because he knows exactly what happened at the air school. From Alros's message to Havoc that Havoc has not seen. And as you come in, you see the giant orc with a giant sword on his back. It goes, "Oh, they're awake."
What's up, guys?
Oh. Hello. You must be the arrivals from the school, correct?
Yes, we are.
Alright. I don't think I've heard your names yet. Unless Tori, did you I forgot. Tori, did you tell me their names yet or no?
No.
In the room.
Yeah, Tori would be, like, right at the doorway. Like, she literally will sit at one of the doorways, depending on which way she thinks she has to go.
Mm-hmm.
So she's just sitting at the little doorway that would send her to smaller stairs in a hallway on the other side that's just kind of open. And you just kind of see a wall on the other side of the stairs, but you can see that it opens up to the left of the door. That, like, it almost looks like there's more hallway going that way, that this is where it stops. But, yeah, she's there and she goes, "No, I did not. It was kind of late last night and still somewhat early this morning."
That's fine. That's fine. Thank you for your help. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Havoc. I am somewhat the ruler of these parts. I follow the god named Tritherion. Honestly, I would love to hear about all of you. Please, young lady, can you start first?
Oh, yes. Hello. My name is Selena. I'm originally from the water school, but transferred over recently to the main school. I'm a cleric, so I'm here to help allies, really, but I'm very curious to see what I can do to help with the attacks on the schools recently and kind of learn more about that.
Can you roll me a perception check, Gwen?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh boy. I have to remember what my plus number is. 8 plus 13 is 21 because I can math.
Okay. The
Nice.
small gnome lady she has pink hair, and her eyes, when you say cleric, just get wide, and just a giant smile is on her face.
Okay.
She is super excited that you are a cleric.
Yay. Cool.
And you can kind of see that she doesn't wear like very heavy armor. She's has a book in her arm, and it's a magic book. You could literally see magic as the title on the top of the book.
Magic isn't like casting magic, not Magic the Gathering, right?
Yeah, it's literally magic, as isn't a magic to cast spells. It's literally a spell book that she's just carrying.
She has like,
And
a binder full of Magic Gathering cards.
binder full of magic cards, you know?
And
What else would you be carrying around a book?
you can kind of see her hands are just like tightly wrapped around that book, like it's her life.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. And you just, and she goes, cleric, yay. And she just kind of claps too. After you stop talking, she just kind of claps.
Sarah, are you just excited that there's 3 clerics in a room?
Yes, I am.
Alrighty.
Yes.
Oh, this is
Yes.
interesting.
Sarah is also a cleric. I am as well a cleric. Did I not say that before? I am so sorry. There's a lot going on.
There certainly
Next.
is.
Yes. Tiny one. Tell me about yourself. And they point to Kaplan.
Is she talking to me?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's
am
you, Cap.
I'm talking to you.
Why are you calling me tiny? I'm not tiny.
I mean, you're smaller than me. I'm sorry, I have a lot of residual issues when it comes to size comparisons, height-wise, but yes. You, tell me about yourself. Are you a Leshy?
Yes. But
Wonderful.
I'm not tiny. I might be small, but I can still protect. So, my name is Cap. You can call me Cap. That's all you need to know. I'm here to protect. Oh, did you know I can do a magic trick?
Try to show me.
So guys, there's this really cool magic spell called Iron, and I can cast it. Watch. And Cap's gonna pull out the frying pan,
Mm-hmm.
and they're gonna toss it back and forth between their hands, and see, look, I'm casting iron.
The giant orc literally looks
My
at you.
headset was muted for that. I just busted up laughing so hard. Scared my cat.
The giant orc literally looks at you in just disbelief that you aren't a serious person, but he knows what you are.
Havoc's
Because
just
what I
laughing.
am or who I am.
He knows what you are.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't say what I am intentionally. Like, I'm not advertising that.
He knows
And I'm
he knows you as a he knows you're a warrior. And he knows you have a specific presence about you,
Mm-hmm.
as he does as well.
And I put the frying pan back in my backpack.
And he literally goes, shouldn't you have more dignity?
Dignity,
Hero.
come on. Like,
Hero.
you can't get to know people and protect them if you aren't charming and funny.
Hero,
It makes
knock
it
it
easier to
off.
protect people that I like. So,
I like that very much. Cap. Hero, you need to stop it. They're children. Be kinder a bit, please.
Fine.
Thank you. And silver-haired in the back. And Fennec's just fully not paying attention. He's just oh, hey, I'm Fennec. I do stuff with talismans. That's it. And Heaven's just go, oh, okay. Nice to meet you as well. Let me introduce you to the people in the room as well. This giant oaf right here, this is Hero, and they're going to point to the orc. This is the captain of police for the entire kingdom. He's here. My little other cleric in the room is Sarah. She's the she helps lead religion and stuff along those lines.
Sarah
in the
just doesn't, is just like waving both hands, just with a big smile on her face.
Very enthusiastic, love it. And last but not least is my assistant Tori in the back. And she met you all and brought you to your room last night. I'm so sorry also about the room. That was the very last minute. I did not know you all were coming until the very last minute. But it's nice that you're all here.
I mean, we didn't even know we were coming until the very last minute.
We appreciate you being able to accommodate us either way.
Well, did you like your accommodations at least? We tried to put up
Terrifying.
barriers so you all didn't sleep. Why? Terrified? Why were you terrified?
No. Cap said they were fine. It just spoke a little
Oh.
quickly.
Right.
Sorry.
Okay.
Apologies.
Good. Not terrified. Perfect.
No,
Mary.
for the
Oh my-
for the
Nobody's
last minute knows
terrified
they
here.
worked.
Good. Let's see. We were discussing the schools. Yes. So you all know what happened to the other schools, I'm guessing, because
We've heard word of what happened.
Alrighty. There was an attack on all 4 schools. The only one I know for certain that was. I don't know what happened. I thought we've taken care of these issues. Hero, did you hear anything about this beforehand? Was there like attacks being planned?
No, they just happened.
This
And-
lovely.
As you hear that, you hear shuffling of feet, like, very fast. Almost as if you hear... It would be almost like you would hear, like, in the real world, ninjas shuffling. Like, that's all you hear is just light footsteps shuffling very fast.
I would immediately be looking around.
Now, Selena, roll me a perception with advantage.
With advantage?
Yes, with advantage.
I love the sound of that. Oh, I'm so glad that was with advantage because one of them was a 1. But the other one was a 17 plus 13 is 30.
Okay. You heard these footsteps every day while you were at your school for water.
I did?
Yes. You could hear 2 distinct footsteps. 2 different types of people. But they step at the same time. they're in sync. And literally the next second is you hear a knock, not from a door, but from the window. And
I would. What?
yes, you hear a knock from the window.
Would Havoc know?
Havoc
these two?
Havoc would know because he helped appoint teachers in the schools. And Selena would know because these are the two of the teachers from her school. It is the head of the school. They are two twins. One is named Tomas, Tomas, and one's Toma, Toma. Tomas is a male. They do not show their face. The only thing you see for Tomas is a tan mask over his face. And he wears a green cloak, while Toma has like a mask over her everything but her eyes. Eyes up is without a mask. No, her nose, her mouth, everything, chin is all covered with a mask. And they're just decked out almost as if they do not like being seen by anyone in the first place. They are stealthy as can be. These are the heads of the water school.
So then I would recognize them and point towards the window, right? If nobody else has noticed it? Or...
Yes, yeah, you literally would recognize them specifically because you spent more than a year hearing their footsteps on a regular basis.
Yep. Okay.
But you have never seen Tomas's face, and you've never seen anything, most of Toma's face. You've seen her hair and her eyes, that is it. Because they always keep them covered.
Okay.
And they're literally just knocking on the window. Trying to be let in, basically.
Yeah, I would point towards the window for somebody to open it, or I would walk over to the window myself, probably, since I recognize him.
Yeah. Hero just looks at it like, seriously? You couldn't use the door, and he literally points at the doorway.
Hero, they have different. Let them be unique. Tori, can you let Tomas and Toma in, please?
And literally, Tori goes, yes, yes, yes. And literally, without hesitation, sprints. Doesn't just walk, sprints over to the window from the doorway. As if her life depends on her opening the door. And the windows and everything. Like, she sprints to everything. So she opens the window. And she literally, ushers them in to the room. And now you have two characters in the room. Two more characters. They are twins. Selena would know that Toma, the female twin, is nicer and calmer, while Tomas is just very angry all the time. Unless his sister keeps him in check. And they come in, they go, we came as fast as we could.
Thank you for coming. How badly was your school attacked?
We kept it near the water, but let's just say that some of the school is now buried in the water more than it should have been.
You're telling me your school is somewhat flooded?
It's usually we get water every once in a while inside anyway, but a lot of the entranceway collapsed. There's still an entranceway, but it's much bigger now. And now that there's water at the bottom of the... There's rocks at the bottom of the water rose. And now it's at our front door. And pretty much inside a good portion of the building. Good thing we train our people in water techniques.
Yes. Kids, well, these, I forgot to check in with you three.
Did we
Hope-
hear about the fact that it's flooded?
You would hear this whole conversation. If you're paying attention.
Captain-
If you
Cap's
believe your
gonna look
character's paying
over-
attention.
Well, I believe Cap would have noticed if they said that the whole place was flooded. Because Cap's gonna look over the rest of the room and go, "What? Go, guys. Okay. Why is there so much water? I don't do water. And it's flooded
water.
now. How am I supposed to help y'all?
It's a water school. Why didn't you expect it to have some water in it?
I expected some water, not for it to be flooded. Come on, I'm fire and electricity. Those don't go together with water.
Selena, is your school usually flooded?
No, not that I can recall.
Yeah.
We're
You,
usually
well,
near the water, not that in the water.
yeah, you literally it basically is like almost a waterfall entrance. So it has like a waterfall over like an awning and everything. You would almost walk behind the waterfall to get in. But now that... And it would literally be at the end of the waterfall. So now all that water where it was is starting to come into the front, and it's about a good third of the way into the building. At least that's not where, the kids are sleeping or any of the offices are yet. And Toma speaks up and goes, "Water is not for violence. It's not going to hurt you. And, if you didn't know, water and lightning can make some pretty powerful things happen." And then Tomas just goes, "Don't be a wuss."
Not if you're the one creating the lightning. I kind of got electricity thrown into me. It kind of does damage to me.
We'll find a way to make it work, Cap, don't worry. There are plenty of ways to get around being in water.
Like, we can probably buy something in town before we leave. Right? We can go to shops later.
We can figure something out.
And, like, Tori pipes up, and she kind of, like, raises her hand to be like, I can take you around, I guess? I can show you some of the places? She's kind of, like, timidly putting her hand up as if she had a great idea. Like, she has an idea, but she almost doesn't want to say it. Because she's, like, intimidated by a lot of people in the room.
If you could do that,
Oh.
Tori, we would greatly appreciate it. As long as
That'd
that's
be
okay
cool.
with Havoc, of course.
Yes, of course. After we do our stuff, Tori would be more than happy to show you around. Thank you for all, Tori. I appreciate it. First though, I'm sensing a little issue with heading to the school like Hope said you would. Is everyone on this little team all like, how are you feeling right now? Did you want me to send someone to go with you to protect you a little bit more? Did you guys want to go by yourself? What are your feelings? How are you feeling about this?
Well, my concern is, like, are we expecting to be getting into fights with people at the school? All I'm understanding is that it's kind of flooded at the moment. Are there people still there?
And then Tomas speaks up. We pushed them back as far as we could. It's not easy fighting and trying to protect any of the younger people at the same time. Especially since we were warned by Alros to not involve the children.
At least he has some wits about him. But did you get them all to safety? Did you evacuate them from the school? Or are they still in the school?
They are right now. Toma is literally saying they are right now in Portis. They are staying with a few friends of mine and Tomas's, and we can guarantee their safety there. But if they try leaving, we can't guarantee it. So it's up to them to stay there for now.
Alrighty. So somewhat evacuated. Yes, you would have to fight in the water, but I did prepare a little training exercise for all of you just to make sure you're all ready. I heard you were a new team, and I just want to make sure you all know how to fight together. Just fighting for the first time with a new group is difficult, to say the
Exhilarating?
least. I was gonna say difficult because you have multiple personalities clashing together, but you know, if the training is always open to you if you want to use it. I don't. Hero, Sarah, Tori, is there anything I'm missing?
Hero goes, I would love to train them. And he's just like literally rubbing his palms together.
Okay.
Sarah
Again?
literally stops like being happy and slams her hand on her chair, which doesn't make a loud sound because she's so small, just on her armrest, and goes, absolutely not.
I agree with Sarah. No, they're children. I
Oh,
don't. I
fairness.
don't.
And Tomas and Toma goes, I'll keep Tomas at bay, and we will train them. We are the
Aw,
best
that's a
to
big
train
guy.
them. Oh, you don't want to fight him. Toma literally is like, you don't want to. Not even me and Tomas together want to fight him.
But I do.
But I don't want you to. All right, Toma, are you sure that you would like to?
And Tomas literally just goes, can I unleash? And Toma goes, no. Absolutely not. We are training, not fighting. They are not the same.
Well, we are a fairly new group, as you pointed out, so it would be nice to get a chance to work together before we went to the school. Kind of just got thrown straight into a mission, so.
Yes, that's my first mission, I got thrown into it, and I want to give you guys at least a little bit of time just to find your dynamic. If we can, Tori, do you know where 22 is?
He might. They might be in the meeting room downstairs. I can go get him.
Yes, can you please retrieve 22? I need to send a letter to Hope telling them that they arrived safely.
Okay. And she like literally bolts because she never really walked away from the window. She kind of stood there as if she's just like a statue, and then just bolts out the room, and you just kind of hear loud footsteps in a hallway right outside the door behind you, and everything, and then it just kind of gets more and more distance.
Okay. As she does that, when she gets back with 22, she can take you three and Thomas and Toma to our training grounds. Is there anything else you needed to ask me, or did you want to check in on before you all left?
My big thing was that I won't know if you necessarily have the answer to this, but we don't really know anything of the people who came and attacked all the different schools, and I was wondering if you guys might have any inkling of information about what these people are doing or who they are or why.
The people who attack the school are called the Night Travellers.
As soon as Havoc says that, Toma and Tomas kind of like shiver. Like, you just see them uncomfortable with that name.
They
Mm.
were an organization that trained children at a very young age to be assassins. And I thought my group and I stopped them a while back. But apparently they're still here and they're causing more issues. I don't know if Hope told you this. Hope was a former member, so was little Isabel.
And when you say so was, Tomas kind of like shakingly raises his hand, but like quickly puts it down, and it's just shaking.
So was my one of my compatriots, Elros. Thomas, did you need to say anything?
Don't like talking about it.
Already. Keep your hand down.
And Toma literally like grabs his hand to stop it shaking and goes, "We were being recruited when the fight broke out, the final battle."
Oh, I am so sorry. But you're safe now. They will not come and harm the both of you. We will make sure of that.
And as she kind of goes, like when she goes to grab, and he kind of like his hand's still shaking, her hand kind of moves up his arm and kind of reveals some of his skin, and all you see is just scarring, just scarring. That it's not skin anymore. It's just scar tissue, just all over his wrist. That was just shaking in front of you guys. Literally.
Yes.
Toma goes, "Yeah. They started with him first."
Well, they won't get to you now. We will make sure of it.
Yeah.
They're just very bad people who just torture children, and us as a society doesn't need to go through that again. But I will make sure that you, all three of you, everyone in this room is protected from them as much as I can. I need to lead, but I can at least keep a sense of safety with you, all of you, as much as I can.
And at that time, Tori runs through the door, but you don't see the automaton yet.
Alrighty, Tori, where's 22?
He's coming. And just kind of hear her panting, because she literally ran the whole way.
Alrighty. If you'll, was there any other questions that you guys need? Did that sum it up well enough for you? I'm sorry. It didn't.
Yes. No, that was enough information. Thank you.
Alrighty. Tori, walk. Please walk everyone to the training facility. I need to send a letter to Hope.
Yeah, okay.
Walk, please.
Yes. And she's literally just waiting for you all to... She's just standing there at the door as if she's, like, waiting for someone else to move.
I would have said to thank you to Havoc and then probably started walking over to Tori.
Yeah, and she's like, "After you?" And you can kind of see her hand shaking a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
She just, like, waits for you three to kind of walk first. She knows Toma and Tomas won't walk through doors anymore. So they literally walk out the window.
Fun. Before we leave, Fennec is going to take the scroll out of his pack and just place it in front of Havoc. And just like,
this was for you. One of the guards have it, and I happened to swipe it last night. I didn't know it was for you. It's from Elros. And Hap's gonna take it and just say, "Thank you. I'm sorry, you stole it?" And Fennec is just gonna turn around and just walk.
Hero just starts laughing. Oh, guess I need to put those. Wait, young one. Which entrance did you come from?
What entrance did we come from?
You came from.
Wouldn't it have been like the western side of town or something?
Yes, you came from the west. There's literally north, east, south, and west exits.
Okay. We came from the west.
Ah,
The guards were being asses.
looks like I need to talk to them then.
Yeah, make sure they know when people are sent here, and to be, I don't know, a bit kinder to them, or else they wouldn't get stolen from.
Yes. No, don't you mind the stealing. You can just get off with that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And they're gonna follow Selena.
Okay. And you guys leave. You guys don't have to go too far. The Capitol building is off to the east side, and the west side has more of the church. So you guys go a little north to just a little small building. It just kind of reminds you. It doesn't even have a roof, really. It just kind of slopes in. It's almost like those dojos you kind of see without a roof that you walk into, that like most animes walk into, and it's just an open courtyard, and then there's a building in the back. That is literally this, but a little smaller. And it's just a couple blocks. It takes you like a minute to get there, a minute or two to get there. And Tori kind of just like rushed you in, and then she's like, "I have to go, but I'll be back when you guys are finished." And then immediately sprints.
Oh, thank you. As Tori sprints away.
Later.
And now the door is
I'd be
open.
looking around at windows for Thomas and Toma. I mean, like, okay, where are they gonna come through?
And you guys walk directly through the opening for the building to the courtyard, and above, Toma and Tomas are standing in like just like an opening up top. Kind of has an awning a little bit from the roof from the actual building, but they're just kind of sitting at the railings with their arms crossed. What took you so long? Because they literally are sitting there as if they've been there forever.
We couldn't take any shortcuts like you guys.
Shortcuts. I keep hearing that word. Don't really understand it. And quite literally, that is just Tomas just trying to be arrogant a little bit.
Just a little.
Just a little. And you just see Toma kind of elbow him. Enough. And they point at a little spot off to it would be your left, their right, as they're looking at you. And it's just, it's almost a stage with a railing, so you can just kind of watch. You can see the courtyard and what's happening. Toma goes, those, we'll do one-on-ones first. See what you can do individually, and maybe help you figure out what you can do as a group. Who would like to go first? Tomas is literally starting to do what Hero did. He's literally rubbing his palms together.
Masters, I'm not volunteering.
I'm not afraid.
I'll go second, I guess.
1 second. My stream just stopped.
Well, you have your people.
Oh no. Okay. Why? My internet cut out for a second. And now it's not connecting.
Oh no.
There. Did we get it back? Come on. Okay, it's not. It literally like crashed almost. For some reason.
Well, at least I have time to eat.
Yeah,
Fully.
you eat for a second.
Okay. My mom got pizza and garlic nuts, and I'm very happy.
Okay, there we go. I hope. Okay, I think, yeah, we're back. Okay, and, okay, Toma goes, okay, Tomas versus, the little one.
Calling me little.
Hey, it's just easier. And that's literally
Yeah, the little one
Toma.
hasn't-
That's literally Toma, the nice one, telling you you're little.
The little one has a name, thank you very much, that I expect to be
Um,
called by. So,
Tomas will go against you. I will go against the silver-haired one. And then I will go against Selena. Can't trust Tomas against you.
I can see that.
Okay, so,
Alright. What size creatures are these people?
these two are just, half-elves. But, well, they're more human than elf.
So that makes them
I'm not-
medium-sized creatures, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
they
Thank
are
you.
medium-sized
I'm
creatures.
not asking as Cap, I'm asking as Lemon.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are
For like the
medium-sized.
technical being able to do ability things.
You
they
are
medium-sized
small.
creatures.
Cap is actually a small character.
I know I am. But did you forget that I have the Titan Wrestler ability? I can grapple up to 2 sizes bigger than me.
Yes. Yes, I did not.
No, I just want to.
I know that.
I just want to see you kill one of them.
I know
No,
you can
I
do
was
that.
gonna grapple the big guy.
The big guy. Let me see if you can act. I guess technically he is medium size, cause he's only an orc.
I can grapple large size.
Yes, cause he's only an orc, but he's a big orc. He stands
It
big.
doesn't matter.
Yes.
I can still grapple up to
you
large size.
you can
creatures.
grapple, but that's probably not the best with some characters.
It was to prove my strengths.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes. And so Tomas literally just jumps from the balcony they were sitting at right onto the field and goes, I guess you're first. See what you can do. The rest of you, go to safety.
First, Cap's gonna pull out a shield.
Yeah, he's literally like putting his hands out as if to let you do anything you need to do first.
Okay, Cap's gonna pull out a shield,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm also gonna pull out Stormbreaker. I'm gonna pull out Stormbreaker instead of my no. I'll pull out Mjolnir, my hammer. So I'll
Okay.
pull out the shield and my hammer.
And he
I don't feel like grappling him would be a smart idea because grappling is better when you're a team, not as an individual.
mm-hmm.
And that's internal, not external.
And Tomas doesn't move, but you can see all of his weapons are still holstered. He has not touched a single weapon yet.
Mhm. Okay.
But before you guys fight, he decides to do one thing, and it's mind link with Toma. Him and Toma are now mind linked. It is a cantrip he gets to do. They can now basically talk to each other for an hour just through their minds.
Awesome. I have raised my shield, by the way. Like when I pulled it out,
Yep.
I raised it up.
Yep. Okay, now
Swing telepathy.
I go. Guess roll
It
for
is twin
initiative.
telepathy.
Basically, that's basically why I chose that for those two. But I need roll initiative roll.
4.
Okay.
I don't have an initiative bonus, so
Okay.
Oh,
Wait,
that hurt.
you don't have an initiative bonus?
I don't have an initiative bonus either.
Perception.
Zero
It's
bonus.
perception.
No.
It's
You guys add
perception.
your perception.
Yeah, but I don't.
Oh.
Yeah.
The thing we add on top of that is a 0 for me.
okay,
Yes.
I didn't add my perception,
Yes.
so it'd be a 13. It's still not very good.
Still not good enough, because even that isn't
Initiative
touching.
is +0.
Yes. Perception is what you roll for Pathfinder for initiative. Then the plus is added onto
I
that.
probably should go to acts. Give it actions.
Well,
How
if you
do
look
we
at
know
your
it's
that's just one of the Pathfinder rules is that you add your perception. That's why if you're looking I have it up on Pathfinder, the Pathfinder 2e like little app thing, and when I go to offense to like do offensive things, it just has my perception there. So it's like, oh, that's what I must add to my initiative stuff because I also have my initiative bonus listed right with that.
Yep.
That makes sense.
That would
Yes.
explain why it's next to initiative.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
And
can
not with the other 3.
Yeah, if you can, depending sometimes, you can ask to use a different skill bonus as your initiative thing to make sense, but usually ask the GM about that before you, like, tell them your number and just do it. Because I've played games where it's like, oh, me using my occultism thing because, like, we're triggered about something in a temple or whatever. So I used that for my initiative bonus instead of perception one time.
Yeah. Basically, it has to make sense.
So it's usually perception, but you can sometimes
Yeah.
argue for something else.
So,
I mean, that's fine.
your roll plus your perception was what? 13? You said?
13. I rolled a 4 on the die.
Okay.
Plus 9, 13.
Okay. I rolled higher, obviously, because this character is
That's fine.
definitely a higher level.
Not a problem.
And the first thing they do is literally run right up on you, and you barely see them move. You just see them get right up on you. Because this is not a big courtyard. It's roughly 20 by 20.
Uh-huh.
And he can move 30, so he moved literally right up on you.
Okay.
That's one action. The next action he's allowed to do is he's allowed to pull out a weapon and strike in the same move.
Yeah.
So he is gonna pull out his daggers, one of his daggers, and strike. Literally as if he's coming in for a swipe across from literally his left hip across, right through your chest, basically. And, 36 to hit?
Yeah.
At least he's only a 1. It's only... 10 damage. Instantly.
I trigger my shield block.
Okay, what is your shield
So,
block?
it prevents me from taking an amount of damage up to the shield's hardness, so I get to negate 6 damage.
Okay, so you take... But you only can do... Is that every time you take hit, or
It's a reaction.
a reaction? Okay.
It's triggered when I have my shield raised,
Okay.
and I would take damage from a physical attack.
Okay.
I snap my shield into place and ward off the blow. It prevents me from taking an amount of damage up to the shield's hardness, so the hardness is 6.
Mhm.
And myself and the shield would take any remaining damage, possibly breaking or destroying and whatnot, yada yada yada.
Okay.
So I technically would take... So would we each take 4 damage? Is that what it's saying?
Hmm?
Yeah, each take.
You and your
We each would
shield
take 4 damage.
take the damage. Yes.
4.
That's the second action. Now, for the third. He's gonna... Since he's already up on you, he's gonna take his left arm and pull the blade out of its holster that's there and swing, just go right up from basically from his hip, go up through like your chin, basically, is where, like from your chest to your chin is where he's slicing with his blade that you don't know nothing about, but it is another 30. It's a 30. Get hit. That
Yeah.
hits, right?
Yes, JD.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We're level 5 characters.
You take 13 points of damage. And now...
I actually take 7.
So, yep, you take 7. Tomas then goes, let's see what you got.
Jesus, one guy's gonna break my shield. Okay. So I'm going to... No, just for the fun of this. Because I haven't done it before. And I'm fighting by myself, so it's not like I can heal anybody else. So I'm gonna use one of my, I don't have to go anywhere. So I believe it's 2 actions. If it has 2 squares next to it, right?
What are you trying to do?
I want to use my divine spell.
Your divine spell?
Yeah, my deity spell. It's called Charge Javelin.
Oh, let me see
I mean, I
exactly.
might need to take I might take like a guarded step, so I'm not like right on you, and you can't attack me with an attack of opportunity.
I don't think Tomas has an attack.
I'm gonna take a guarded step anyway, just to be safe, because I wouldn't know if they did or not. But I would be trained to take a guarded step because it's a range. I basically throw a javelin at you of electricity. But the reason why I'm doing it is because it can do persistent damage.
Oh, the charged javelin.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can target one or
Well,
more.
hold on. Even though I'm not fighting anyone else, would this actually affect anyone else?
Targets one or more. Not more than one. It's one or more.
Correct.
So you can target one person.
Okay. Here, the thing is that it makes like an area.
Well, that area is on one level. Where you guys are is one level. They're on like a stage platform.
That's what I was asking, if they were on the same level or not.
Yeah. Yes. Then you,
I'm doing it anyway.
yes. So... Okay, so, yeah.
I need to roll a spell attack.
Yes, you need to roll a spell attack.
Okay,
So-
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Was it a nat 1?
Yeah.
Are you using a hero point, or...
Yes. How else am I gonna re-roll, JD?
Okay.
I'm not lucky this game.
Okay, there goes one hero point.
I'm totally cool with you using a hero point for that.
Do we also
That's
have
perfectly
personal hero
fine.
points or not?
No, that's why I started with 3.
Okay, well, because I had one in my, I had a thingy marked in my path builder thing.
Yeah, it's automatically marks 1 instantly when you create a character, usually. So, what's your roll?
That'd be a 10 plus 9 is a 19.
10 plus 9 is a 19.
Because my spell attack is plus 9.
Okay, let me see. This
Yeah.
character's, no, 19 does not hit.
So, I didn't do anything. Boo.
So that's 1 attack down.
No, that's everything.
Oh, that's all of
it's
it.
It's a 2-attack spell.
Oh, and you took your guarded step. Yep.
And I did a guarded step, yeah.
So now it is,
And now I can't do anything.
Yep.
I don't think. Yeah, cause hold on. What is divine? Okay, what? Okay, people who do spells. Just to make sure. I mean, I didn't do the damage right. But with the DC. No, that'd be for the other one. Never mind. I don't know. No, never mind. I'm not gonna worry about it. I can't do anything else anyway because I only had one focus point. Moving
Yep.
on.
Yep, that was it for that. Okay. And Tomas goes, that's all you have. And
Not all I have. It's all I chose to do.
let's see. He then decides, let's see. Not that. He's just gonna, hold on. I know I have something for this. Okay. Yes. He's going to take an attack. With his blade. In his left hand, he's going to just swipe right at you. But
Right.
yeah, he's going to make sure he's right up on you, and then a swipe. So, you stepped away just enough, right? Just side.
I took a guarded step.
Okay.
I didn't move away. I should have moved away, but it wouldn't matter. You've got more distance than I can travel.
Yeah, and he's just gonna attack. Oh, that's cocked. Oh, he ain't hitting, no matter what, even if your AC was even close to that. But, he rolled a nat 1.
Awesome.
So, quite literally, he took his blade and went to swing it. And because he's just hyped up on battle, because he just hasn't battled in a bit, other than the big fight he had to have, he literally, his sword just goes right past you into a wall. So he lost his sword in a wall.
Okay.
So there's 2, because he moved to make sure he was right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just lost his blade. So he's gonna attack, then he's gonna try, he's gonna take a deep breath and dagger. And he's gonna hit for 37.
Yes, that hits.
And let's see. 8 damage, which is what? 4? Or no, 2.
Ooh.
2. So that's what? Well, you've taken. Was that all 12 of your shield's health?
My shield is 24 health. Thank you very much.
Broken at 12.
It has 24 hit points.
But it is broken at 12. Look underneath your shield where it says raise, hardness, broken.
Yes, if it's broken, why would it still have health points?
Because quite literally now you could still fix it, but it is definitely cracked. Okay, your turn.
Okay. Let me look at something.
Tomas literally just goes, give me your best.
I'll do the only thing I can do. I'll just swing with the hammer.
Okay, so you're gonna swing with your hammer.
Yes.
Go right ahead.
12 plus 13 would be 25.
You hit. You hit him. How much damage?
The damage is 1d8 plus 3. Right, the d8. 7 plus 3 is 10 damage.
Okay. Okay. So that's one attack.
That's one action. I'm trying to see if anything, other things that I could do. No. A lot of my things are allied things. So I'll just swing again. Same thing with the hammer. Because I should have done this beforehand, but I always forget. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I'm just gonna swing and hit.
Okay.
And I rolled a 2. Plus 13 is 15. That doesn't hit.
No.
And that's all for me.
You did the 2 attacks.
I can't move.
You have up to 3 actions.
I didn't think I could hit 3 times in a row.
Yes, you can swing 3 times in a row. You have 3 actions to do whatever you want.
And they don't take penalties or anything?
Each one has a penalty. If you look at the hit
Oh,
part,
yeah.
it says plus, plus,
Oh, then that would
plus.
have been even, yeah, that would have been even worse. It would have only been 10 to hit instead of that. No.
You can always do... And the Toma just goes, giving up already.
No, I'm not giving up.
And he's gonna waste 2 actions going to get his sword, his blade. And then by the time he gets it, he has just enough action to come back and be right up in your face. So he used all 3 to move and go get his sword and come back.
Awesome. So, my shield has been broken apparently.
At least cracked.
Well, I put it down. I basically, the shield is pointless now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pull out Stormbreaker.
Mm-hmm.
So I at least have 2 different weapons, and if I attack with the secondary weapon, I believe it's a different weapon, and it's the first time attacking, so I'll get to use the max attack bonus on them.
It's still attack 1, 2, and attack 3.
What? So even if I attack with a second weapon?
Yeah. Because it's not the weapon, it's the attack itself.
I was thinking it was per weapon.
Nope.
Then what's the point of having multiple weapons?
Because weapons technically break just like shields.
One.
Plus, certain weapons only can be used in certain areas.
I mean, my weapons are identical.
Well, one's shove and one's push, yeah, but yeah.
One shove and one sweep.
Sweep, yes.
Because one is an axe and one is a hammer.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine that I won't pull out Stormbreaker. I'll just keep the hammer out. And I guess I'll just attack with a hammer.
Yeah.
Nothing else I can do.
Mhm.
Okay, 17 on the die. So that'd be 30 to hit.
That hits.
And I roll my 1d8. For 4 plus 3 damage, so 7 damage.
Okay.
And I guess I'll just attack again. Well, it's an 18 on the die, so 18 plus 8 would be 26.
That hits.
That'd be another 4 damage.
Okay.
And you know what? No, I'm not gonna. I'll just swing again and hope for a crit.
Okay.
14 on the die, 17. I don't think that hits.
No. Okay. Now that he's right back up on you and he has his sword, he's at a
Dagger.
he went to go get his his sword that he
I thought they were
threw.
both daggers.
No, one's a dagger, one is a
Oh.
blade. It's a sword. Basically,
Uh,
basically it's a like a short sword
It's the-
almost.
it's fine, whatever it is. I just thought they were both. I heard blade and assumed they were both daggers.
No.
Okay, anyway. Attack away.
Yeah, he goes to swing with his sword and he just completely misses.
Did he roll another nat 1?
No. No, he did not.
How do you know you missed?
He missed. Because it wasn't much. Oh. And he goes in with the dagger after missing with the sword. And, he critically hits you with the dagger. Because that was in that 20.
Right. Are you trying to kill me, JD?
No, no, no. And he's gonna go. He went for the strike, hit you with the. Hit you with it. You only got the smallest amount of damage I could possibly give you with this dagger on a crit. 14.
Right.
So you took 14 damage.
Yeah.
And then
Is there any critical effect?
that's literally I did 7 damage plus 7. I just doubled it.
Yes. But
It's
are there
just a
critical
dagger.
effects?
It's just a dagger. And then after he makes that attack, he goes in for a second one with the same dagger. And he just hits for with a 35 on that. Or no,
Yeah, that hits.
not a 35. It would be a 27.
That still hits.
And he hits for 8.
Awesome.
And then he goes, "You're up." So your turn.
You know what's sad is even if I were to crit on you, I would not be doing more than 33 damage. Like 33 to hit.
You mean like 33? Oh, well,
No, a crit would only be 33 for me to hit.
I mean, that's still a lot.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, these guys
really-
are like older than you, so they're
Yeah.
more experienced.
No, I get that. It doesn't mean their daggers are more experienced.
Well, it's their
Your
ability.
daggers don't increase by level. Anyway, there's the only thing I can do, which is to keep swinging my hammer at you because it's the one that has the most adding to my dice.
Yeah, just
So that'd be 20. Does a 20 hit?
yes.
Okay. You take 10 points of damage.
10 points. Okay.
15 does not hit.
Nope.
And the last one doesn't hit.
Oof.
I only rolled a 9, or I only rolled 11 total.
Okay.
And that's all I can do. Because I can't heal myself.
And after that, he just goes, "It's just not in you today, is it?" And literally decides that he's going to use his focus spell of Lay on Hands. And you have to be willing to you literally have to be willing to do what he's about to do. He's about to literally touch you.
It has to be on a willing creature.
Yes. He's literally
So I'm
just
saying, are you healing me just so you can hurt
No,
me
no, no.
more, or are you
He's
healing
literally-
me 'cause you're done?
he's literally putting his hand on you and being like, "You're just not in it today," and is just trying to
So then
heal
I
you.
ask him, are you healing me just so you can keep beating me up, or are you healing me because the fight's over?
If you want to keep fighting, we can keep fighting. That's up to you.
Because I don't need you pity healing me. Like, if we're done, then heal and I'll be done.
Tell me, are you done? He's literally asking if you are done, because you literally just... You did a little bit of damage, and then nothing. So he's
I don't know what
asking
my
if
character
you are
did.
done. And then he goes, "You're not protecting anyone right now. We are just fighting to fight."
Mm-hmm.
What is your answer?
I yield.
And he does Lay on Hands. So a bunch of positive energy comes into his hand, and he just touches you with it.
I have the spell.
Yep. But
How much healing do you give me?
30 hit points. If it is one of my allies, you are classified as one of the allies, and he gives you 30.
Awesome. You couldn't even heal me fully.
He literally heals you for 30 and then goes, "You're up." And Toma just jumps down herself. And is just jumping around as if she's getting ready for a boxing match almost. That type of jumping.
And then I look at him and say, "You gonna fix the shield too that you broke?"
We can deal with that later. just pick up your stuff and let's get out of the way.
Fine.
And Tom was like, let's go. Get in here.
Fennec is going to stand up. During that fight that just happened, Fennec took out Dante.
Mm-hmm.
So Dante is going to be on the sidelines. And Fennec's just going to move forward. Alrighty. Let's do this.
Toma goes, you want to pull your weapons out?
No need.
Okay. Roll for initiative. What you
That
got?
is going to be a 21.
You go first.
First action is I'm going to use, I think. Give me a second. 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 You know, I had all of this ready, and then I don't. So I'm going to activate the retrieval prism that I
Okay.
put my sword, that I put the scimitar in, and I'm just going. It's basically Fennec's just gonna pull the sword, or just gonna rip off the prism, snap it in half, and the sword appears in their hands.
Okay.
How far away is
It is.
Toma?
It is literally. I'd say the wall between the fighting area is only like 20 feet length, so you're about 15 feet away.
Fennec's gonna race forward the
Mhm.
15 feet, and then they're gonna go for a sweep. They're gonna go for a hit.
Okay. She still literally has not moved from other than the jumping. Like, literally jumping as if she's ready for a boxing match. She has not moved, even when you start to move.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna use one of those hero points.
You're gonna use...
Oh! Yeah, no, I have the same luck as Lemon. I just rolled a nat 1.
Woohoo!
I'm using a hero point. I'm gonna axe that. Son of a... Okay, so that's a 1. Again. Wow, okay, this really doesn't want me to work. I got a nat 1 again.
Hmm. I will ask my players. Do you want it to have a limit to how many hero points one person can use on their rolls? Or only one? Or do you want them to be able to have multiple? Do you want them 1 or 2 hero points per?
It does not matter to me. I will take this I would take this humility if that is what the other
think
two
it-
agree with.
I think it's easier to track if it's 1 hero point per action roll.
Okay. Then
No.
Not just because that happened, just simply because
Mhm.
otherwise you're trying to think, well, I mean, are we using it twice? Are we using it 3 times? That kind
Mhm.
of thing. And
okay, so then I say Bennett went to swing and literally it was as if he hit, but it was just like you just went through without making contact. Almost completely through as if they weren't there anymore. And then you just don't know what just happened because you just swung and it almost looked like your blade was connecting through the whole swing. But because it looks like she's still there and she hasn't moved.
Okay. Fennec's confused. But yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, she literally is still doing the little bounce. And goes, I'm not my brother. I know my strengths. And in one move, pulls out her blade, which looks just like Tomas's. She has basically the same weapons holsters as Tomas does. So she pulls out the blade and goes one swing in one action. All at once.
Okay.
And does a 29 hit?
Yes.
Okay. You take 16 points of damage right off the bat.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you just hear from the sideline Tomas going, "What the hell?" Because she literally just said she was better. Oh. Though, when he says that, it trips Toma up and her blade goes flying. And basically hits right next to where Tomas's blade was stuck. Because I just rolled a nat 1.
Okay, at least it's just not just me.
That's the second nat 1. 2 characters, 2 nat 1s. She goes, "Damn it." Oh, great. And takes her whole distance to go right through where you are. Literally just goes all the way to the other side and grabs her blade.
Oh, that's not feel good.
And that is her turn, because she literally just tried to attack twice and did movement to go get her blade.
Okay. I'm still holding the scimitar, right?
Yes,
It didn't get thrown out of my hands.
yes, you are still holding it.
Okay. I am going to use exploit vulnerability.
Oh?
So, because I'm holding my implement. So I'm gonna check out Toma, and I have to, if I can select the figure, I can see Toma and attempt a historic lore check against the standard DC for its level. As I retrieve the right intellect and use your implement to empower it, you gain the following effects. So I have to roll. Is there a DC that I should be made aware of?
Hold on. Lore check against the standard DC for its level. Let me see. Anything above a 14.
Anything above a 14. Okay. Question.
Yeah.
So those hero points, only using them once per round or once for the entire thing?
No, once per action, basically.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna buy it. No. Give me a second. I'm gonna buy another one for the group and use that one.
And then use it. Okay.
Yeah.
Go
Like,
right
just
ahead.
roll the goddamn 2. Please.
Okay.
Please. Please be better. I need good things so I can use cool actions. Okay. Thank you. That is an 18.
Okay. So.
Oh, wait. Plus esoteric lore is 8. That's a 30.
Okay. So you get a success. So, for the most part, it's very faint to see that they are, like, elven they're human, obviously. But you know how to hide things about yourself, so you kind of see it in others. They have slight elven features as well, so they can move very well. They have They literally are just humans, basically, for the most part. Other than their slight elven that gives them the ability to be fast.
Here is my question.
Yeah.
It says if I succeed on it, that your unarmed and weapon strikes against the creature also become magical if they weren't already. What does that mean?
Well, some creatures are weak to magic,
Oh, okay.
but I think, yeah, some would be weak to magic. So, yeah, that's what it would be. Some creatures are weak to magic than others.
And then after that, because that's an action, I'm gonna move towards her once again, and then I'm gonna try to attack again.
Okay.
Come on. Okay. That is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
The hits? The
Yeah.
20 hits?
Yeah.
Wait. I'm forgetting my things. This is where I forget my stuff. I had one of my things.
What are you looking for?
Because I did the vulnerability.
Uh-huh.
And I'm using my weapon. I also gain a +2 bonus to attack rolls. So that was a 22. I know it still hits.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying it.
Yep.
So that's a 2. That is a 6 points of damage.
Okay. That's what, 2 actions so far?
No, 3, because I moved as well.
Okay, so 3. Oh yeah, and then vulnerability and
then attacking. +3.
Literally, now that it's Thomas' turn, she goes, I guess I have nothing to worry about. And she uses an action to pull her sword out, or her blade out of the wall. And then she just turns around and swings it at you. 20.
That just meets my AC, so it beats it.
Yep. And that's 17 damage.
Jesus Christ. Right.
Okay, then she's going to do the same thing again with the blade.
Okay.
And no, because that's only a 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
So that's all of her actions. 2 attacks and pulling her sword out. You're up.
Okay. I am going to... Let me do this first. I am going to use 2 actions to get Dante to come to me.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna place my hand on Dante, and I'm gonna use Restorative Familiar.
Okay.
So I restore a number of hit points equal to 1d8 times half your level. So
Okay.
is that 3d8 I heal?
3. Yep. We'll do 3. Yep.
Okay, give me a sec. 1, 2. Okay. So I heal. I heal 18 points.
18.
Back. Yeah, I rolled a 7, a 7, and a 4.
You all the way full?
Nope.
Okay. So you used all your actions to make sure you were healed, and you brought
I used 2 of my
2.
actions.
2 actions.
I'm gonna use the last one to freaking hit her again.
Okay. You're gonna try to hit her. Okay.
That is a. Oh, crap. 13 plus 13 plus 2. That's 28.
Oh yeah.
Then. That is 6 points. Wait a minute. Does the physical plus 2 count towards the damage? This is me being new. I'm sorry. Because at the end of the cemetery,
Yes,
his
yes,
damage is
yes.
90
So the first part is oh no, the physical is or no, yeah. So the first part is slashing damage. All of that is slashing. Then its
Okay.
physical damage is 2. You get 2 physical damage. So it's all. So you have to add that all together.
Okay, so the first time she took 8,
Mm-hmm.
and then she takes 8 now.
Okay, so she takes an extra.
I'm learning. Takes 10 points of damage then if we're just adding up my mistake. 'Cause
Yep.
I forgot that was a thing.
Okay, so
This is me
that's
learning
yours. That's yours. And she goes, "Ah, you brought him with you. Now we can get serious." And she goes to swipe at you with her blade.
Okay.
And hits for 29.
That hit.
And grabs the dice, which is 13 damage.
13? Okay.
And does it again. Literally will continuously do a blade attack.
Okay.
A 20 and a 20 to hit. That's hit,
20
right?
hits. Yeah, 20 hits.
That's 14 damage. And then 18 to hit.
18 does not hit.
Okay. So she literally just went to town swinging at you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to town, swinging back.
Okay.
So, first is going to be that's gonna be a 33 to hit.
That hits.
Then that is son of a bitch. That's another 8 points of damage. I keep rolling 2.
Okay.
And then the second one is going to be that's gonna be a 29 to hit.
That hits.
Finally. I rolled better than a 2.
What was it, a 3?
No, it's a 5.
So 11?
So that's gonna be 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And then last but not least, that's gonna be a 10 to hit.
Nope. Now tell me, is Finnick below half?
Yes.
Okay.
Fennec is way below.
Okay. At that point, she just Soma goes, okay, I think you've had enough. And
No. No.
she literally puts her hand out just as Tomas did for Cap.
I will not yield.
Then I yield. And still has her hand out. Waiting for you to accept what she's about to do.
Before you do that, do you have any crystals on you?
No, I do not.
He's gonna mumble to himself and then just.
But
What
wait,
way is she holding her hand out?
like literally as if she's about to like touch your shoulder.
He is just going to like grab her hand instead and just go heal me.
Okay, and when you do, her arm kind of like her stuff, her like sleeves kind of slide down a little bit from an unexpected movement, and you see a little bit of ink on her arm. And as you have tattoos, you would know that that is a tattoo on her. She does not have the same injuries as Tomas did in the office, but she does have. You can definitely tell she has ink there.
Wait a minute. Perception check.
Go ahead.
That's a 29.
Yeah, you see, let's see, you see the makings of some type of religious symbol on her arm, like almost the bottom of a religious symbol. But that's all you really see. You can see it goes up higher, past what you see, but you only see like 2 to 3 inches of her arm.
Okay.
But you can make out that it's some type of religious symbol. At least the bottom of one.
Okay.
And she goes and she does lay on hands and gives you 30 hit points.
Oh. 30. Then Fennec's gonna let go of her hand, nod, scoop up Dante from where he was sitting, and just go sit back down and just pet Dante for a little bit.
Okay. And then Toma goes, do you know how to fight yet? And literally is looking at Selena. Queen.
Selena.
I muted myself in Discord. Oops.
It happens. She literally looks at you and asks you if you know how to fight yet.
I should be able to hold my own a little bit.
Then step in.
Selena's gonna take a deep breath and step on up to the platform.
Okay. And literally Toma goes, okay, move out of the way. And to Fennec. Because she knows you. She doesn't know them.
Yeah.
Fennec moved by now. Fennec is gone. Fennec is sitting down on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll for initiative.
Use my blue die. So why not? Oh god, I'm going first.
What'd you do?
I rolled a 19 on the die and I have a plus 15.
Let's go.
I got a 34.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Okay, yeah, you get to go first, and she's literally like, just like the others, she's like putting her hand out to let you make sure you have a weapon out or you are ready to actually fight.
I mean, I have a sword on my waist. I just never used it.
Yeah,
I
she's
haven't
she's
had a
allowing
reason
you a
to.
free action to pull out that sword if you know how to use it.
I mean, I'm trained in it, so I hope I know how to use it. It's my deity's favorite weapon, which is why I have it. I have a question for you before we get
Yes.
started.
Yes.
So I have multiple spells that can give me an AC bonus. If I did both of them, would you allow me to stack that AC bonus?
Since
Or would
it
it
is
be one spell at a time?
since it's training, literally you can have the AC bonus. I will allow you to stack them
Sweet.
because
Good
it is a training session, so he's literally
like-
allowing you to do that. I would
Yeah,
say
but like outside of training sessions,
I would
like,
s-
I
I
wanna
would
treat
say-
this like I would other combat.
I would say
items,
yeah.
so-
I would say yes.
Awesome.
I'll say yeah. I feel like it's
Cool.
way more fun to help like the AC bonuses go up.
Okay. No, wait, stop. I'm clicking on things. Ah. So then what I'm gonna do if I have a free action, I'm gonna use I'm just gonna go ahead and do my initiative and then add the free action at the end of that if you're cool with it.
By all means.
So I'm gonna cast Forbidding Ward and Shield on myself. Because Forbidding Ward lasts for a minute and Shield is till the end of my next turn.
Okay.
So Shield gives me a +1 AC there, until the end of my next turn, and then Forbidding Ward gives me +1 AC and +1 to saving throws against the target enemy stuff.
Okay, and that's sustained for 10 rounds.
Yes, and those are both cantrips, so I don't use any spell slots doing that.
Okay.
I've been preparing while these last two fights have happened. So I didn't want to go first. I gotta go through so much more spells than y'all. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah. So you got those two?
Yeah, so I would put those two up to increase my AC by 2, and then pull out my sword and just kind of lift my eyebrows at her, or lift my eyebrows at him. I can't remember. Is it Thomas or Toma that I'm fighting?
Toma. You are fighting
Toma.
the friendlier one because she doesn't trust her brother to be easy on you.
I appreciate.
Because she
that.
actually likes you.
Yay. Yeah.
Okay. That your turn?
Yes.
Okay. And now Toma goes, well, let's see if you can hold up this time. And since she already has her blade out, because she knew she was going to have to have it out anyway against you, she goes and attacks you with attack 23 with her blade.
I hate that because that just barely gets my AC. My AC is 22 right now.
Yep. And oh my god. She just struck you for 20 damage.
20?
20 with her
Okay.
blade in one strike.
Okay.
So she did 20 damage to you in one strike, and then she doesn't look happy that she hit you that hard because she felt like
Yeah.
she was holding back. But she's
then
like,
somehow wasn't.
yeah, it's almost as if she forgot her own strength when she was swinging at you. And then goes and does another swing. For 22.
22 is my AC.
Okay, so she goes and she swings again. And does 18 points of damage.
Okay.
And then one last time, she's literally just swiping with the sword. And as she swipes swipes down for the final one, she buries her sword into the ground.
So she missed.
She misses completely and digs her sword into the ground. It is your turn.
Okay. Okay. Oh god. I'm trying to read the spell real quick before I do it. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna... Well, do I have anything that's touch? Because you're literally right in front of me now. So it makes sense to do a touch. Well, what also makes sense is, well, okay. You were trying to see about when folks, like, got under half health, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have me at a third of my health after just
Yep.
that one round.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is great. This is why I normally stay towards the back of things. 28 plus 4, that's not gonna do a lot. I thought it was fine, and then this happened very quickly, so sorry, folks. Screw it. I'm gonna do a spell attack and see if this hits. And I hope it does, because I would like it to.
What you trying to hit with?
I'm trying to hit with percussive impact. Which I lob a ball of sound at a foe, so we'll see if it hits.
Ooh.
What's my spell attack bonus? 24?
That hits.
Sweet. Now I have to math. This is gonna be fun. And then if you hit, then ooh, 14, 16. I got 23 points of sonic damage.
Ooh.
No, bludgeoning damage and then 2 sonic damage. My bad. I mathed wrong.
So it's 22 bludgeoning to sonic.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was 2. And then... Oh, wait. I misunderstood shield. So I also have a shield block reaction as part of the shield cantrip thing that I put up. So would that have reduced any of the damage that I would have taken?
What does the shield block say?
While the spell is infected, you can use shield block reaction with your magic shield. Shield has hardiness 10. After you use the shield block, the spell ends. You can't cast it again for 10 minutes.
Okay, so you have a hardness of 10 shield.
Yeah, so would I have, like, not taken 10 hit points?
Yes.
Okay.
So you basically gain, since I hit you twice, or is it only once?
It's only once.
Okay, so you get 10 hit points
I would just
back.
get 10 back.
Yes.
Yay. That puts me at exactly half. Instead of being at, like, a third. Awesome.
Yeah.
That was 2 actions, and so I'm gonna do... I can't use shield for another 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna do 1 heal on myself, just for the hell of it, because that's what I'm good at doing. So I can do that as a single action.
Yep.
So then I get back... ooh, one of those is a 0, so that makes it 10, 12, plus 14. Math. 16 hit points back to me. Yay.
16?
Yeah.
Wow.
I get 3d8.
Almost as if she barely touched you now.
I might not have a ton of health, but I know how to get it back.
Exactly.
Yep.
And that was your 3 actions?
That was my 3 actions.
And she buried her blade, which she has that's the only weapon she has used so far in the 2 fights, and just leaves her blade. and pulls out one dagger. And swipes in the same action, pulls out the dagger and swipes. And swipes for 25.
25 hits.
Okay. And that's 8 points of damage for the first attack. And then the second action is pulling out the other dagger and swiping again.
Okay.
And that is a... Darn. That's only a 14.
Misses.
Then she goes and she swipes with her first dagger again. Which is even worse. So that's only a 10. So she misses you twice.
Woohoo.
And now it's your turn.
Okay. Oh, I cast that. I should probably mark out that I did the spell slot for that one. Do. I don't think it's a good idea, but I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. I don't think I'm going to be hitting very often or doing a ton of damage with this, but I'm going to do it anyways, because that's what I'm used to doing.
Spiritual weapon, okay. What's your spiritual weapon look like?
You kind of see the blade that Selena's already holding anyways, and you just kind of see like a magical copy of that kind of appear on her left side, so that it's kind of like she has a sword on either side of her, essentially.
Okay.
And then spiritual weapon is gonna hit. Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Yay. So then that is 9 damage with that.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if it's because this is a spell. I don't think if I attack with my regular sword, I don't think I do a multiple attack penalty. Oh no, it uses and contributes to your multiple attack penalty. Meh.
Well, spiritual weapon I think doesn't contribute to it though.
No, it says that in my spell that it does.
Oh, really? That's weird.
Yeah, the spiritual weapon uses and contributes to your the multiple attack penalty.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're melee spell attacks, so that makes sense. Then... Oh my goodness, all the things. Ha! And then I'm gonna do another heal spell on myself just because I have 3 spell slots that are just dedicated straight to healing, so I might as well do another one on myself.
Okay.
So then what about 23 of these? Ooh! That's a 16 to 22.
22 to
So
heal?
I literally just healed myself back to full.
Jesus Christ, one.
Yeah.
I can take hits, but I can heal myself back up. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's the upside
Yeah,
to having spell slots specifically dedicated to healing.
Yeah, you're taking up all of. You're basically beating me and Lemon for how long we were allowed to. Like, we could last in the ring. Jeez. You go. You do this.
I could be a tank
Defeat
when I
them
need
for
to.
us.
So that's what, 2?
That's my 3.
3? Okay.
Because spiritual weapon is 2 to cast, and then I think it's a 1 if I sustain it in future rounds.
That's right. Okay, so it's her turn. She's not looking as boisterous as herself and Tomas did in the first fights. She doesn't feel as good. But she's gonna keep trying to swipe at you with her daggers.
Okay.
28.
28 hits.
Okay, and That's gonna do 9 damage.
Okay.
And then she's gonna attack again with her next dagger. And that's a nat 20.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. So she hits you with the 1 for 9. Sees that you're
What's
still
the-
standing. And
Yeah,
goes...
I'm fine.
And goes to swing again. And does 14 damage.
Okay.
That's with the critical. And then she's gonna try to swipe at you for a 3rd time.
Okay.
And that is 30-20.
20 misses.
Okay, so she did all that damage. And that was it.
I'm like just over half right now.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. So I'm gonna sustain the spiritual weapon so that I can hit again
Mm-hmm.
on Dat. 'Cause why not? Does 22 hit?
Yep.
Okay. And then 5 plus 4 is 9.
9 damage.
9. And then I guess I'll do other things as well. So, question:
Yes.
we're like in an open courtyard, right?
Pretty much. It's a small courtyard, but yes, it's open to the
But, like,
elements above and
There's
everything.
no roof.
There's no roof there, no. Not where you are fighting.
Great. What's the weather like? I got a spell that like kind of depends on this. That's why I asked.
I'd say you see a couple clouds, but it's mostly sunny. It's a little bit of cloud coverage, but it's
Great.
mostly
I'm gonna
sunny and
cast
it's around.
Fear the Sun.
Fear the sun?
Fear the sun. So I need you to roll a fortitude save.
A fortitude.
Yes.
Okay. What am I trying to beat?
21.
Well, that didn't really matter, because I just rolled another nat 20 on
No!
a fortitude.
No, come on, no. Okay, but what's the total number?
36.
Never mind then.
Yeah.
You critically succeeded, so it did literally nothing. Because even if you succeed on the saving throw, it still has an effect on you. That's why I asked.
Yeah, it was a nat 20 plus.
Great.
Yeah, the fortitude, yeah.
Cool. That would have been really cool because you would have been dazzled and that does stuff. Damn it. Okay, well that's my turn because sustaining a spell is 1 action and casting that one was 2.
Okay. She literally goes, not bad, and goes to swipe with the dagger. And 18.
18 misses.
Yeah. And that kind of frustrates her, so she goes again with the other hand. And rolls a nat 1.
That definitely misses.
She literally goes to swing, and that dagger shatters on her blade that she has in the ground. So she no longer has a second dagger. It's just 1 dagger now.
Dagger.
Yeah. And with that, she literally just... She concedes the fight. She's done. She is exhausted and drops to a knee. It just sits... It literally is just breathing heavily. As she is just too exhausted to fight.
You need a hand? And I offer out a hand to kind of like help her up.
Please.
Yeah, I'd pull her up and whatnot and then move back over towards everybody else. And then once we got closer, everybody, I would do my last dedicated heal of the day as a 3 action so that I can get everybody in the...
Uh-oh.
Dante is gonna literally jump off of Fennec's lap and run up to you and just start like
Yay!
pawing and just barking excitedly at you.
Mhm.
Okay, hold on. The stream just wants to be a douche today.
No,
Aw,
really?
sad stream.
Again?
Yeah,
Oh, yep.
yeah. Quite literally, as Gwen says she was gonna heal, and then like all my sound and stream decided to be like that.
Uh,
Well, I think it's back.
Yes,
seeing
it's
it.
Yeah, I
it's
think
back
it's
now.
On my end.
Yeah, it's back
Hey.
now.
For the split second that people didn't see, I healed 15 hit points to everybody, including my old headmasters. In case they
Fif-
wanted any.
Dante's
15
very happy about it.
Okay, and with that, she's a little worse for wear, but she's good. Then, Tomo goes, okay, you guys, some did better than others. Most impressed with, Selena, your ability. But everyone did good. She just deep breaths. It's literally not even noon and she feels like crap.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. This happens all the time.
It's a great way to start the day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Getting our butts handed to us? Sure. Except for you, you did a good job. Good job.
I only did well because I've practiced fighting and from these people before. I just haven't gotten to do a one-on-one with them, I don't think. So I've seen bits and pieces of what they can do from school.
You learned
Good
well.
job.
I'd give a little head nod to them.
Okay. And with that, the next thing you see is, Tomas coming out with a couple, bags of stuff. Goes, y'all did good. Would you all, like a treat? And it's literally just heavy bags. You could hear clinking as soon as he puts a couple bags down.
What are those?
Treats!
Okay, I'll bite. Fennec's gonna move forward and open one of them.
Roll me a d12.
A D12?
Yes.
Where is my D12? 10.
Okay. You pull out, some type of, robe. It's kind of... You could feel it being kind of loose, but it has big sleeves. That's what you know so far.
That was pretty noisy for some cloth.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Arcana check?
Okay.
Well, you're not giving me anything but a big bulky cloak. I need to
Yeah.
figure out what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
That is a... That's high. I rolled high.
What'd you
I
roll?
rolled really high.
We always love
Give
when we
me
roll
a second.
high.
27. I rolled a natural 19.
Okay, let's say you put your hand near where the opening of the sleeve is. You
Mhm.
don't feel too much because this is, sleeves of storage. It-
Awesome.
Each sleeve of this robe has extra dimensional space. They both act as... There's basically 2 bags of holding inside this robe. Each can hold 5 bulk items.
Holy crap. Okay. I need to
But-
figure out how to put this in my outfit.
Though no individual item can be more than 1 bulk.
No individual item. Okay.
But
Essentially got to be able to be stored in a sleeve to go in there.
basically, and it says the sleeves grow slightly heavy as you reach maximum capacity. But you can add and remove with one free hand, as an action. You can add and remove items out of it. If a sleeve is completely empty, you can place your own familiar into that extra dimensional space. It can survive comfortably in your sleeve for up to 1 hour, after which it begins to suffocate. While in your sleeve, it can't be affected or targeted by any effects, but you don't benefit from any master abilities. Familiar can exit the sleeve of its own volition with a single action that has the manipulate or move traits. You can't place any other creature inside your sleeves, nor can you place your familiar in a sleeve if it's larger than tiny. If your familiar is in your sleeve, you can't place any items in the sleeve. So your familiar can be, as long as it's a tiny familiar, it can be in your sleeve alone for an hour.
That's another meaning too. I got a trick up my sleeve.
Literally.
You just open the sleeve, dog page pops out. Ta-da!
Quite literally, that's literally, Toma goes, you can make some use out of that while you're traveling.
See, Cap should have gotten that so they could pull more jokes off.
You know what? If Fennec will go, if you guys pull out anything that I would like, I will trade. The tattoo was enough for Dante, so up for grabs.
Well, here, I'll go up and I'll grab something next.
Okay, roll a d12.
Oh my god, it fell out of my box. I gotta find it and roll it again. Oh, that's a 7.
There is a staff of healing being pulled out of that bag.
That's literally for me.
Yeah, you literally would know what a staff of healing is, as you are a cleric and a healer. So you now have a staff of healing.
Hell yeah.
So you now have that, and it's just a normal staff of healing.
Those bags sounded like there was a bunch more stuff in there. That doesn't sound like it'd make any clinking noise.
Oh, some do, some don't. Why don't you give it a try?
Should I test my luck?
Test your luck.
Roll me a d12.
Test my luck. A 5.
Oh my god, you would roll a 5.
Of course I roll a 5.
Because you just pulled out your second orb shard.
Seriously?
Yes. Cap now has 2 orb
Wow.
shards, and if you didn't know,
There are 12 of them?
there's 13,
13.
but now that you have a second one, when you use these when you use them, as long as they're together, you get to increase the save DC against the orb by 1.
Mm-hmm.
So now you have 1+1 with your 2 shards.
What is the save DC though?
So a shard of the orb of Gold Dragon Kind resembles a pointed link, blah blah blah. It functions as a +3 striking sword that deals 2d6 extra damage. So the DC of a flawed orb increases is normally 30, so it's now 31.
Oh, okay. I see. But so what would I need that save DC for?
It's just right now because you don't have the actual thing that you need for those to work. But I'm just saying they work against dragons. So you have a second one.
Correct. Correct. But what I'm saying is that there's a save DC.
Yes. So says at the very
I
end,
don't know
a
what that
talented
means.
spellcaster or crafter can integrate an orb shard back into the flawed orb. So basically, you need a
To make-
flawed orb of gold dragon kind.
Correct. But it makes the DC increase permanent.
That's just, yes. But it says each shard within 60 feet of the flawed orb of dragon kind, because the shard is of the gold dragon kind. It's an orb. So you're getting pieces. As you get them, they have to be crafted back into together in order to use it. So as you get in, you can look at what the flawed orb of an orb of gold dragon kind is. Because you just have an orb shard.
Gotcha. So the save DC is irrelevant.
As of right now, yes.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
Where's mine? Ah. And then there's one more bag that they'll allow to be opened. And they're like, we know what's in this, but you can have them. And
Who's gonna open it?
yeah.
I'll open it because I'm already at the bags.
Okay.
Okay, there are 3 fangs in there.
I'm sorry, what?
3 fangs.
Just like fangs, like teeth.
Basically, but Tomas goes, those are wolf fangs. And it literally, he's like, they're pretty good. So the wolf's fang is bound in a strip of leather and tied to a buckle or strap of a suit of armor or clothing. When you activate the fang, you deal bludgeoning damage equal to your strength modifier to the target of your trip. If your trip would already deal physical damage, that doesn't include ability modifiers and stuff. Free action and vision trigger. You successfully trip a foe. Requirement: you are trained in athletics. So once you're trained in athletics, you can actually trip people.
It's a talisman.
It's
It's a wolf
Yeah.
thing. It goes on your armor.
yeah, it's basically a talisman. It's classified as a talisman.
Yeah.
And Toma goes, you'll appreciate that when you meet the rest of the Night Howlers. The symbols.
If you say so.
I don't remember half the stuff I have to begin with, so I probably will not remember to use this.
And
You're gonna activate it one day.
yeah. And as you guys are looking through all that and everything, doing all that, you Tori shows up and goes, did you guys have fun?
It was an interesting challenge.
Define fun.
Well, you're not dead, so that's one thing.
If
True.
that's the definition, then yes, we had fun.
And she sees Toma looking really bad. Just goes, what did you do to yourself? And Toma's just like, don't worry about it.
I just have a little smirk on my face when I hear that.
Yeah. And she's just like, oh, Jesus. I guess, we'll get y'all back and discuss what the next steps are. She's literally just, as if she's just repeating it from someone else. She's like, we'll get you back, next steps, Havoc will let you guys know. So, why don't we go back to the capital?
Wait, I thought we were in a courtyard at the Capitol building.
No. You're basically in a courtyard of a building about a block or two away, just north of it.
Gotcha.
The same thing. I thought we just went like upstairs because you said we were on a deck looking out onto a courtyard.
Yeah, you're in. It's kind of like if you remember if you've watched a lot of like Japanese fighting shows, they have like the courtyard open area, but all the walls and everything, and people are training in martial arts in there. That's basically what you are in.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Literally just a small training facility so that people can go one-on-one, so it's not like a full group of people fighting to train.
No, I just thought it was a room.
No.
Yeah.
No,
No,
but
I definitely thought we were in like a side courtyard that's attached to the Capitol building that we were still in. I
Yeah.
didn't get the sense that we like had left to go to another building.
no,
to do this.
you're
That's where our confusion is.
You're
Yeah.
you're rough.
Good to know.
You're like basically it would be like right across if the Capitol building didn't have like a fenced-in area on some sides. It would almost be in the courtyard, like in the Capitol building, like land. But because it's fenced in, it makes it for more protection, easier to protect people on the inside. But yeah, she's like, let's go see Havoc and all them, make sure you all are clean, because, you know, I don't have any magic abilities or any abilities other than doing what I'm told. So, yeah. And then she just kind of starts shuffling towards the opening to try to like usher you guys through so she could take you where she needs you to go.
Or I think we should follow.
Yeah, I would be following behind.
Okay. Dante's gonna be trailing behind me.
Okay. And Toma and Tomas aren't even, like, up and about. Like, yes, they're somewhat healed, but they're just walking with you. They're not even trying to do all the theatrics after all that.
Not going through the windows again?
Maybe when we get there. Is literally what Thomas says.
Do you have any crystals?
No.
I could heal you if you did, so
Eh.
sorry.
He literally takes his sleeve that you guys kind of saw earlier, what was under his arm, and pulls it even more. And you literally see a tattoo that most people don't get to see from him, and it's literally just a crescent moon on him. Because he has two tattoos, but the crescent moon is his tattoo that he put on him. He's like, yeah, I put this on myself. And he just has a crescent moon.
You can do tattoos?
Yeah, I dabble a bit. So does Toma, but she doesn't like to show him as much.
I will talk to you later about that.
Yeah. Literally, his attitude towards you basically has shifted from being kind of like arrogant, ready to fight, to being a little like, yes, these guys I can fight with now. I know who they are. And as you guys get to the front door to the Capitol building, we're gonna end it there.
Yeah.
We did the thing.
Yes. Yes, we are gonna end it there and call it. Ugh, goodness. How'd you guys like it?
It's good. I like the fighting.
I was not expecting to last as long as I did, to be honest.
Yeah, I was surprised that Selena lasted a lot longer.
See, and the funniest thing is I hit the hardest on her.
Yeah.
But she could heal.
That is true. She could heal. Yeah,
It's like literally the only thing I got going for me. I'm squishy, but I have spell slots specifically for healing.
that is
Yeah.
true. You do have your special healing ability.
Yeah, I almost did a tidal wave on him just to do it.
I
Pushing
kind
away a little
of
bit.
I kind of wanted to see that. I kind of wanted to see you go all out.
Yeah. Oh well, another time. Then we can see me push water around.
Yeah. So by the time Toma gave up, she started at 108 when fighting Fennec.
What?
108 health.
Okay.
She was down to 30 by the time she fought the final strike you gave her.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm taking that as both of our wins, Gwen.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
definitely.
You got her
I
to...
weakened her.
Yeah, a little bit, Spartan. But yeah, you weakened her to just above half. And then
Hell yeah.
Gwen weakened her even more. So it was like, oh jeez.
Yeah. No, Fennec did more hit point damage than I think.
Just barely.
So, I want to ask, how low did everyone get during the fights? Because I will admit, I had 58 hit points. I got down to 16.
Oh, I went from 56 to 18, and then I healed myself
I
back
was-
up.
Not doing good. But what was the lowest that you got to?
18.
Gee, and how many do you have originally?
56, but I healed myself and then like had a turn of like not taking damage and was able to heal myself up again, so I got back up into the 40s. And then I got another hit, and then that's when Toma stopped. So I ended the fight right around half, or like just over it.
Nice.
Yeah, quite literally, I had Tomas had only lost like 18 health throughout the whole fight with Cap.
Yeah, it's really hard doing like one-on-one fights because like once you get up to somebody, the multiple attack penalties can like really screw you over when you like still
Yeah.
kind of low level and you don't have a lot of like extra things to do.
Yeah,
And I'm just kind of scrambling here, like,
Well,
oh god, what are my spells that I have to actually do
I did
damage?
hinder them a bit because they were obviously trying to train you, so obviously they wouldn't have the
Yeah.
AC all the way up.
True, but I mean, like on our side of things,
Yeah.
it's like we were trying
but
to
I
do
mean,
hits and but couldn't 100%
I
do it.
literally, I tried doing my one spell, and the only other thing I can do is attack with my weapons. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have spells to use.
Yeah, literally these Toma and Tomas have Mind Link as their innate spell, and then they have Lay on Hands and Protector's Sacrifice.
Oh, that one sounds fun.
Yeah. Yeah, Protector's Sacrifice, you protect your ally by suffering in their stead. Reduce the damages the triggering ally would take by 15. The redirect...
Yeah, but you can't use that in a one-on-one fight.
yeah, pretty much. Unless,
I have something similar to that. I was
uh-huh.
also really tempted to just throw a heal at somebody in the middle of their fight and see what would happen.
Like, seriously, there were times where, you know, because Protector's Sacrifice could work in where we had that ability, because I could have made it to where, like, Tomas was siphoning off the damage that Selena was taking as he knows her. So, but it has to be
And I don't
an
think
ally.
in those situations they'd technically be an ally.
No, they're an ally because you're training. An enemy is someone that actually wants to kill you.
was
For the most part.
I fighting Tomas or Toma? in my fight?
Toma.
Yeah, so
Toma.
then if Tomas did it to me, then we would still kind of be allies because Tomas wasn't the one fighting.
Yeah. Obviously, you can't take it when you do the damage yourself, but you can take it when others give damage. Okay, we need to find someone to raid, everybody. Let's see who we can find. Wait, is Matt streaming, Gwen?
I literally just saw that notification. Matt is streaming.
Yeah, I think he is.
He's doing Minecraft.
I
Look at
mean,
him.
it's Matt. I'm down. I like Matt.
Yay! That's right,
Yeah.
Matt.
Username is Edwin Voorhees for anyone who doesn't know. Recently changed the username.
Yeah.
Again, right? This is like the second time he's changed the username?
Second or third, I believe, yeah.
There we go. Join the raid, everybody. And gosh, tomorrow I think I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm streaming a little later tomorrow. I think I'm gonna stream Pokemon Scarlet because I just downloaded it.
Nice.
I had it downloading as we were doing this, so. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. I will see the players here in 2 weeks, which we do not have D&D next week. So, yeah. Which I'll be posting my schedule for next month sometime this week. And figure out my birthday stream. Yay, because that's in like a couple weeks. But yeah, thanks everyone for being here. Bye!
Bye.
Bye, Fred.